a backup plan, a boring page in the book of man. I got one life, I got one shot, I'll take my chance. Chips on the table, let's go risk it all. I'm not afraid of the road so far. You got one life, you got one shot, so take the chance. You got one life, you got one shot, so take the chance. You got one life, you got one shot, so take the chance. What have we awoken today? This evil monster is roaring back its ugly face. It's always something that's been said. So I'll ride all night to get you out of my head. Get you out, but you won't leave.
Everybody, can you feel the groove? Grab somebody, let it go. Ooh, everybody, can you feel the groove? Grab somebody, let it go. Ooh, everybody, grab somebody. Everybody.
Oh no! Well, it's playing the What's Your Favorite Cheese music.
What's your fucking job, that's all you had.
What's your favorite?
Okay. I didn't realize it would.
Fucking job. You put it on the wrong scene, didn't you?
No, I put it on the main scene. What's your favorite cheese, everyone? Hey! Of course.
Mixed what again?
I thought I had it hotkeyed. How do you make it so that
It's
it
cheddar.
doesn't just start?
Bunny, I fucking agree with you right
Oh, restart playback when it becomes active.
there. Fucking hell. Spray can, squeeze cheese.
Oh, puddle jumper, no. All right, welcome everyone. Episode 168 with Big G. Holy shit, he's alive and he's got music. He brought tunes. I'm going to spam the link out like a million times.
We can't
tonight.
listen to.
That we can't listen to because of copyright reasons, but you can go over to Spotify and have a listen for yourself.
Yeah.
It's
And
good stuff.
show them a bit of love and a bit of support.
Show them some love, show them some support, and
Thank you very much.
support local. That's what it's all about right there.
Out you, Bunny.
Good evening, everyone. We've got special guest, special jest. That was a proper slip of the tongue, I think. Because we got G in the house, everybody. I can't believe this man's sitting here on this panel. It's been so long since you've been on shows. You've had what? 2-year hiatus-ish?
Almost 2 years, yep.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
But you had to get your head screwed on straight, which makes a lot of sense.
I did.
And you also had to make some awesome tunes. I mean, you've been busy with that for the past basically year.
Yeah.
And I've been
Turned out
keeping
not
up with
bad
the
for a
progress.
metal album.
Yeah. I mean, hey, when you're doing it all yourself, yeah.
It's supposed to be metal and it came out EDM.
Well, it's got elements. It's got little elements.
Yeah.
So, but you're such a well-rounded artist that you can do whatever you want. Whatever you put your mind to, you go, you know what? I'm going to make an EDM metal album, and it just happens. So, that's
And it
impressive.
was bloody good fun.
Yeah. And look at that. The chat color tonight is purple, which is one of your colors.
It is purple and green.
Purple and green.
Purple
Damn
and
right.
green.
So,
And green.
Purple
oh
and
yeah,
green.
there you go.
It's,
Nice.
it's
Nice
very
one. Look at that.
purple and green. It's very Halloweeny.
Yeah. Joker.
Yeah. Well, it is in fact spooky season. Welcome to September, everybody.
Oh, Massachusetts. Fucking hell.
And
It's
it's
not,
that day as well. Sorry.
it's It's not spooky season yet.
Oh, and it is also September 11th, and
Yes.
that is our
Well
morning
done,
day.
Nick. Well
What?
done, Nick.
I brought it up. So
No. Nick just fucking blew 9/11 out the window and just overrid it and said it was spooky season.
So
Well
J-
done.
Well, it's
Big
been
G brought it-
20 years, man.
Big G brought it up.
Or
but
21
Alfie
years.
brought it down.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
It's been 21 years since 9/11.
Ooh.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, it happened. Shit happens. We went
It
to war.
happens.
We went to war, multiple wars over it, and got nothing accomplished.
Well,
So-
while we're on subjects of that, can we just take a moment and long live the Queen and all that? Well, not
And-
live, but she's gone now. But
Jeez, Jay. Take one moment. Okay,
minute,
everybody.
that'll
All right,
do. Lovely.
That'll do. Okay.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Nice one. Look, I mean, I get it. Like, there's a lot of different opinions, and I'm sure some people in chat actually, cared about the Queen and everything because they impacted everyone's life a little bit differently.
Yeah.
My point of view is that obviously I'm not British, so I didn't know much about her except that I feel like she's always been old my entire life. And it's just like she's always been this kind of like regal kind of lady, and
Mhm.
I'm sure she's done a lot of good positive things, and I think the main impact was that she was a woman in power in a place where during the 50s and 60s where women didn't really have a lot of power, and like basically they were like brand new to like joining the workforce even. So
Yep.
I think that is significant right there. So I
And the
will,
longest serving monarch
70
in
years.
British history.
Longest serving monarch in history.
So
Came to the throne at age 25 and left the throne at age 96.
I mean, that's impressive. So
I mean, I'm not a monarchist in any shape or form, but I mean, it's like I said on my Facebook post, like a couple of people probably saw it. But I mean, she was somebody's mother.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the key thing. Someone's mother, someone's grandmother.
she has a family, so she should be mourned just like anybody else.
at the expense of the taxpayers.
You're such a knob.
I'm sorry, but you
Trust
know
an
how much it's
American
going to
to go up
cost.
tax.
I mean, she's going to be in London for what? At least a week, I think they said
Well, she's in Edinburgh right now.
currently, and then they got to move her.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
The RAF's moving her
Yeah, they're flying her down.
and then
to Northolt.
they got to set up the whole thing with security and all that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear all what you guys say, and then I kind of repeat it. So I guess I'm guilty of that. But like a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on the Queen, and
wow.
it's not saying that we don't do stuff like that. You know how much it costs to move the president of the United States?
Which one?
Well, any of them, because they all like anytime any of them move, they still get guards and Secret
I'm
Service and all
thinking
that.
Trump's going to cost a bit more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're trying to move him to jail, so. But guess what? That also costs taxpayer money.
A hell of a lot more.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like I know there's a lot of different opinions in the chat right now, and I don't want to be insensitive. Too bad, at least.
There's a lot of that already happening on Facebook as well.
Yeah, it's gonna
A lot of
happen.
Insensitivity,
Oh, I mean, dude. Oh, jeez. You should see just anything political wise on Facebook is just bad. Facebook is
So
horrible for mental
fucking-
health, by the way.
That's a cesspool.
Yeah. Let me
Well,
tell
when it
you.
comes to Queen, I'm not being funny, but we all knew it weren't going to be long after Prince Philip went.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We
all
knew
knew.
that.
He was her rock.
I
Yeah.
mean, she
He was the one that.
Well, there was each other's rocks, I think.
Yeah. I was talking to my mother about this the other day. I mean, like, while he was still alive, she had the sparkle in her eye.
Yep.
She was really vibrant, really full of life. And then as soon as he went,
You
could just
noticed
see
the
her
difference, the
She just
decline.
sat there and
declining,
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it happens.
like,
do you know what I mean?
in one of the papers, magazines yesterday, they printed a picture of the Queen laughing at Prince Philip when he was
Mhm.
dressed up in his military uniform with
Yeah.
the old bear skin hat thing on. You could see how happy she was.
Yeah. Well, if you look at pictures even from a year or so ago to like recently, like the drastic change, like in elderliness, I suppose, like
Yeah.
you could see it.
She was 96, for Christ's sake.
She had a good innings, man.
Yeah, she really did.
Yeah. I know she's
I-
not everybody's,
I
you know,
thought she was immortal.
cup of tea, but
right?
you know.
I feel like that's how everyone thought of her, like because she's been alive longer than every one of us. She was, you know, like I said, the earliest memories of her was like just this like nice old lady, and I remember her like when she was smiling and stuff. And you're right, like when Prince Philip went, just kind of seemed to just stop caring.
Yeah,
Just
it
kind of
happened-
you see
happens a
her
lot.
on TV and stuff, and she just kind of just like hunched over, just kind of
Yep.
timid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyhow,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was our bit. Moving
Yeah,
swiftly on.
moving forward, we got a
Paisley
guest.
said,
Yeah,
King
we got.
Charles, formerly known as
Now,
Prince.
now we've got a king that's like Hob.
Oh god, yeah.
But
So is it fair game to make fun of Charles then? I don't know.
I mean,
Hey, that's our monarch.
Yeah, yeah.
Now go ahead.
I mean,
Well, we were
At least they
talking.
won't- At least they won't have to adjust the crown. His ears will keep it on.
yeah, no matter what.
We were talking in coffee talk before this about how England still rules over Canada. Technically, like it's
Yeah.
Canada is like a commonwealth of England, and it's like it's still on their money. Like the Queen is still on their money and everything. It's wild. How far stretched the rule can go and for how many years? I mean, if you think about it.
I honestly didn't realize how many countries there were still in the Commonwealth. 52 countries.
There's a lot.
It's insane.
52 countries. I mean, that's just bonkers.
That just means we're bullying cunts that just want to take stuff that's not ours.
Still imperialists at heart.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Jane, thank you very much. I received my package. Oh, you can't
Oh,
see
it's
it.
blurred out. It's censored. It's censored to YouTube.
But I got it anyway. Thank
There
you.
go. Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet.
I was going to say, I will be trying some juices myself today because, as promised, I have an RDA. I have the Druga RDA. I forget which version of this is, but
Let me see.
Is it built?
it's like the one with the big fuck off.
Druga 2.
Oh, yours is
Thumbs-
blurred and all.
Eh,
Yours is just a shit camera. Mine was just a blurred
Oh, no,
background.
wait a minute. That might be the first
That's-
one.
That is the one, in it? The first one.
Focus, damn you. Focus on the thing that's in
Yeah, I
front
think
of
that's
you.
the first one. The Druga 2, the two screws are almost touching.
Yeah. It's fine. But yeah, so I have that, and I have, damn it, why don't you stay focused close up? Hey, there we go. I have some CC Coils Aliens here, and I'm going to be putting in them that RDA. So both of our sponsors in my setup tonight. So
Wow.
yeah, I know.
Well,
Wow.
I'm going to go and read chat then, shall I?
Go on then.
And then
Okay, then. I'm going to do an participants list.
You could do it however you like, sir.
Well, in the participants list, there's only a handful of people, so I'll do it from chat. So we've got a Dire Thing, what's up? We got a Puddle Jumper 84. Jane Dold, how we doing? With the award-winning Shy Tots. Good evening, madam. We got Wired Talk with Big G. What's going on? We got a Mike. How we doing, Mike?
Yeah.
We got
me, mate.
the Elk Man. or I don't know if I pronounced that right, but anyway, we've got a Vapor Queen Becky. Good evening. We've got Free Rider Vapor. We've got a Stream Elements. Hello, Stream Elements. How you doing? Oh, it's a bot. We got Vapor Bunny. How we doing? Who else? We've got Martin Saunders, Sean Lynch. Good evening. Faxiums 82. Safe. UK Andy. How we doing? Done. Okay.
Dun,
Not
dun,
very
dun, dun, dun.
many.
The resident Brommies in, is he?
Or we've got done that one. Puddle jumper, yes, done. Mark H, good evening. Vaping pasty, how we doing? We've got I think we're Laura Salter. Hello, Laura.
Oh, almost forgot your own wife.
We've got a Bob Catterall. Hello. We've got Lone Marion Chicos. Evening. And I think that's about it. If I missed you out, I do apologize. Oh, we've got a vaping with Mo, bro. How we doing?
Oh, hey, Mo.
But if I have missed you out, I do apologize. But yeah, welcome to the show. What's Nick gonna do? A live build, is he?
Trying to.
What on a down cam so we can see it?
No.
What?
I don't have that set up.
That's fucking ridiculous. You're telling us you're gonna do a build and we're not even gonna see it.
Here, you can see it.
He's going to do a blue Peter.
What it is, he hasn't
This
put
one I made earlier.
he hasn't set the down cam up because it's been so long since he's done a build. He don't want to watch it. He don't want us to watch him butcher it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you
more
probably
like
don't
it,
want to
Mike.
watch that anyways, yeah. Ooh,
Probably hit the nail on the head there, man.
jeez, I pressed the freaking fire button. Good thing my mod is off. Battery. I should probably just take the batteries out, really.
What's the point when the mod's off?
I guess, but it's still freaky because the screen still lights up on this thing. Like, even when it's off, it says off on the screen.
Well, there you go. It says off.
Yeah. Shut up.
Smell it from here.
What's that setup you got there, G?
It's the SKX, is it?
SXK dot mod.
SXK, yeah.
Billy
Billet.
Box.
Billet.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you got the blur thing on like me.
Pioneer Insider.
The bridge. Nice.
And I've got the green screw set, just to go with that purple
Yeah,
and green.
it looks really nice. I like that as it goes.
The green panels. I call it Cesar Romero's Joker.
I like that.
Really good.
Cool.
What you got tonight, Mike?
Mate, I'm on the Yeehee SL V2 with the Z Max tank.
Nice.
And tonight, I'm on Vermilion because I've run out of the Darkest
Vermilion.
Secret.
What?
Okay.
And I haven't got anything to put my order through yet. So that'll have to come next week. You motherfucker.
It's that much of a secret, it's blurring it out.
Alan, be careful.
Gee, I'm not joking you. That stuff is liquid crack.
Oh, I can imagine.
And that's what I need to ask.
I was addicted to the koala nuts.
Jane, did you nick
oh.
this up for me? Yeah, because obviously when we spoke, because I don't know, because it says 0 on there. I don't know if you've done it for me. I'm presuming that you have. Yes. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. In fact, I might go and get my mod and put some in.
Jane, I'll be putting an order in on Wednesday with you.
Because at the moment I'm on the Elf Bar 500. Elf Bar mate.
This tank is one thirsty motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah. I went through the second bottle of Darkest Secret in 2 days.
Oh my God, Mike.
What? 2 days?
2 days.
Fucking hell. What MG?
What MG have I got it at? 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Salt or free?
Free.
Oh. Nice. Right.
Don't
Let me
forget to
go.
use the coupon code "What's your favorite cheese" for 20% off your order from Jane. Lovely sponsor of ours for this jank show. It's all good though. She is an absolute gem. Hooked us all up with
She's a legend.
yeah.
So
She really is.
I
Right,
guess we better ask, what are you on then?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I just said
Have you?
the Elf Bar Mate 500, but it's got a flat battery, so I'm just about to go and get my dot mod and put some of this juice in. So bear with me a second. It's down to you, Mike. You're the host right now. While we're doing other things.
Okay. Mumble mouth motherfucker. So, G,
Yes.
what inspired you with the album that you've just done?
I don't want to go now. I want to listen to this. Go on.
I was basically just bored.
Well, what a reason to do anything, right?
Hang on. I know I said to you in a private message
Yeah,
that I'm not personally into the electronic music scene,
that's right. Yeah.
but that I absolutely fucking loved it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but I do like a bit of the Prodigy and Chemical Brothers, Massive Attack.
Yeah.
Pendulum, is drum and bass, but they've
Mhm.
got a bit of metal in there. But no, I was bored and I was like, trying to just practice guitar. I thought I'm gonna write a metal album, because my metal band had just split up.
Right.
Just last year, and I was like, this sucks, not being able to play music. So I thought, bugger it, I'm going to write my own. So I set it to record a metal album, and one of the tracks needed a bit of keyboards, and so I was sitting playing keys, and I thought, I'm really enjoying playing keyboards again, because keyboards is actually my first instrument, and then bass.
Right.
But I was enjoying the keyboards that much. I thought, right, do you know what? Sod the metal. I'm going to do a bit of electronic music for a change. Try it. So never done it before, and I've never even done my own music before, even with bands. I never get any of my own stuff in a band.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, bugger it, I'm going to try and write my own stuff. And it just kept on coming out, each track just kept on coming out, and I was enjoying it a hell of a lot. And
yeah, because as I said, I mean, when I listened to it the first time, I got a very strong War of the Worlds type vibe from it.
Yeah, I remember you saying it. I loved that album.
Yep.
Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. I still get shivers every time I hear that first line, Richard Burton. The no one would have believed in the last years. Yeah, but I did when I was writing the titles, and I was naming the tracks. Originally, the album was called Strange Fiction, and you can still, the demo album's still up on Spotify as Strange Fiction. So the idea I had was like, Strange Fiction was going to be like, you remember the old 50s pulp magazines, like amazing stories, that kind of shit. Yeah. So I was going to do each track like a chapter.
Right.
Each track was going to have like its own separate story. And then I decided that, when I was getting it remastered, I want it separate from the demo. I want it to be completely different from the demo, because it is like it's a totally different album. Like, it literally is a totally different album. After my mate Josh done an immense job on the production, he really did. So it did sound like a different album. So I thought, I'm going to change the title.
Yep.
And that's why I went with Lockdown. I didn't actually name it that though. That was my friend Joe, because I had the idea that the whole theme of the album is like, well, you'll hear it from the first track. That I'm not giving anything away for folk that haven't listened to it yet, but the first track it kind of sets the scene. It's all going to sound very pretentious, folks. Sorry. It's going to sound so pretentious and wanky, but the first track really sets the theme and the feel for the album. it's remember Boris Johnson's speech for when he was giving the speech for lockdown.
All right.
The stay at home, stay at home.
Stay at home,
um,
stay at home, drink wine, don't drink wine.
I decided I was going to sample that. So it's one big sample of Boris Johnson. And the idea is it's like lockdown hits, but it's somebody in their own head. The whole album's supposed to be like somebody that's kind of probably mental health, because that's the way I treated the album. And the album for me was like, obviously I've got my own mental health issues. And with all the shit that's happened in the past couple of years, obviously the lockdown it was tough for absolutely everybody, but anybody with mental health issues knows it's shit.
Yep.
Especially if you're stuck indoors. A lot of us with mental health issues will choose to stay indoors, but when you're told, no, you can't go out now, it's like, oh Jesus, and the fear hits you.
Yep.
So this album, and then obviously last year the messy separation. Not getting into that. It was messy though, so I was in a bit of a shit place, and this kind of got me out of it.
So it was your medication
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Music's always been like
Your
that for me. It's
therapy.
always been like, especially when I started doing vocals for the metal band, because as Michael know all too well, the stuff that I done was it was growling and screaming, which sounds shit to a lot of people, but it is really fucking therapeutic. You get in the studio every week and you just belt it out, and then you come out like,
I say it's like an anger rhythm, isn't it?
It is. It's like I called it my primal scream therapy. That every week. So obviously, when I lost that last year, I was like, oh no, and then it hit. So if that's where I went with the album, it was like a guy trapped in his own head and creates this imaginary kind of world inside his own head to escape from all the shit that's going on in the real world. And so each chapter's like its own individual story that kind of relates to this wee imaginary world.
Yep.
And it all
That's what I was
starts
going to say,
crumbling.
Each track more or less leads into the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, although they're separate tracks.
Yep.
You can tell
Separate chapters, different
you can tell
stories, but I wanted that deliberately. Yeah, I wanted that. I wanted them all. I wanted them all originally to be one big track, and then like obviously still have the split so that they'll still come up, like on your CD display. This is chapter 2, blah blah blah. But I wanted them all the tracks to literally run into each other. But Josh, when he was doing the mixing, obviously decided I'm going to have a bit of a gap, and it does work, because it's like it gives you a bit of time to kind of sit and think about what happened and what's going to come next, So I like the way he done that. But it was good fun. It was bloody good fun.
I don't know where to put my fucking bridge.
But yeah, no, it's basically you can actually, when you listen to it, you can actually read the journey through the music, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. That was deliberate as well.
What I mean.
And I don't know if anybody's seen it on Facebook, but the album cover, I used I thought it was kind of appropriate as well, because one of the tracks on it is called, I think it's chapter 6, Church of the Digitized.
Yep.
And I thought, right, this is going to be all about social media and all that kind of thing, and how toxic it is, and how it relates to everything that's going on. Everybody has their own opinions, so I thought, because of that track, I thought it was appropriate. I'm going to use an AI art generator, and that's where the album cover came from. I used an AI art generator for that. So then I thought I could use this to tell, and have a story, one frame, almost like a comic, kind of what Jeff Wayne done with War of the Worlds. Remember the old gatefold vinyl, and you got the actual storybook in the middle.
Yep.
in Warred Worlds. So I thought
Yeah.
I'm going to have one frame for each song, and it's going to kind of give you a visual feel of what the song's about as well. But that's on the Facebook page, One Man Stands.
That's similar to what my mate's band did.
Yeah.
Their band is called Sack Trick,
Yeah.
and they're actually a Kiss tribute band.
Oh, nice.
But the vocalist and lead guitarist and the bassist actually used to play with Bruce Dickinson on his solo career.
Oh, right.
Wow.
And the drummer, Ruben, is actually the drummer for Raging Speedhorn.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they've got, I think it's either 3 or 4 albums out now.
Is that the band you sent me the link for?
No,
No, that's a different one.
that was another mate's group.
Ah, that was intense.
Their first album they brought out, called The Madness of Rabbits, the actual like booklet
Uh,
for the album cover and that was done in comic book format,
yeah.
but all the lyrics for every single song was in the speech bubbles.
Ah, clever.
That's cool.
I like that. I like that. See, that's what I wanted originally as well. See, I've got a couple of mates that do comics. One of my mates back in Scotland, Kieran, he does his own comic, and I approached him. I was actually going to pay him, like I was prepared to pay him to do the one frame stories for each of the tracks, but he's completely inundated with commissions. So
Mhm.
that's when I just went, right, fuck it, I'm going to use an art generator. And it turned out really nice. Actually, it's quite Geigerish. You know, everything's all kind of really organic, kind of nightmarish, which kind of fits with the imagination, I suppose.
Mhm.
You know, but it worked. It really worked.
Yeah, it
Um,
certainly did work, I'll tell you. Because I mean, some of the tracks, I think it's 2 of them, that they're kind of trippy,
Yeah.
if you get what I mean. It's
The first track is quite trippy. I done
Yeah,
that was deliberate.
it's almost like someone's had actual medication
Yeah.
and it's fucked with their head.
Yeah. 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 I'm fucked in the head, so.
Took you long enough.
That is the Drugger 2. That is the Drugger 2.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
I have actually got
Just
That's-
remember, Nick,
a
When you
CC
do-
coil build.
when you do try it, you can't say what the flavor profile is if you do get it.
Can I guess? Jane,
What bread
I'll
you
ask
using?
Jane because she's in chat. Jane, can I take a guess?
Jane doesn't want the flavor profile brought out until she brings the juice out at Expo.
Okay. Okay. I'll just say it's good.
What bridge are you using, Jay?
Huh? Oh, the evil.
Oh. How is it?
Huh?
How is it? Because I'm on the hunt for another bridge.
I'm gonna message Jane.
First time I'm
privately.
using it.
My guess.
Is it?
Yeah, I bought it ages ago.
Nice.
I got
Yeah, okay. She said
CC
guess all you
calls
want. She
too.
won't confirm it.
build it at the expo just gone, and I haven't used it since.
Oh, dude, these coils are gorgeous. All right, first one up is gonna be Darkest Secret, obviously.
But yeah,
I'm
no,
just-
I didn't
Oh,
want to
okay.
derail your conversation.
I thoroughly enjoyed listening to that album.
Thanks very much, bud. That actually does mean a lot coming from somebody that's not even into that kind of music.
Yeah.
You know, that's really fucking cool.
I know everyone knows my taste in music.
Yeah.
It's Norse metal and death metal.
Yep.
That's my. I mean, I love the band Amon Amarth.
Yeah, Viking metal.
Yeah, I absolutely.
Absolutely.
He loves that.
Even my denim jacket I've got has got the Amon Amarth patch on the back.
Yeah.
Ah,
Brilliant, man.
I
Brilliant.
played some of your covers on my Twitch before. Gee,
But mine?
yeah,
Did you?
yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, brilliant.
I'm like, hey,
Well-
G just released a track. Let's check it out. And I
I'm gonna
played it.
have
I'm
to go
like,
back and check him out, man.
I think it's gone now. Unfortunately, it only saves like the past like.
balls.
I know. It only saves like the past like 7 days worth of streams or something. But yeah, it was a while back when you were just like cranking out those covers. I really enjoyed those when you were like coming out with them, because you'd come out with one every like couple of days, it seemed.
Yeah,
Like
that was me practicing the keyboard again.
yeah.
Basically,
Well, it was
That
really
was me
good because
back into it.
you done a good job.
Yeah,
Because-
it's one of the tracks that I chose for the covers. You kind of either have to do something
the
drastically
rage.
different.
Oh, the Rage
or
Against the
do it
Machine, man.
Exactly.
Oh, so good.
Ah, that I love Rage. That one. See, when I heard that and I got the guitar sound for that, I was like, "That's it. That's fucking Tom Morello." I was well chuffed with that, man.
Yeah, no, I must admit, I'm still trying to teach myself to play the guitar.
Oh, me too, man. Me too.
I mean, to the point where I went out and bought myself, not that you can see it properly. Hang on.
It just looked like a stick when you pulled it out. They're just a neck.
A virtual background. Fuck.
It's like a diddly bow stick.
Oh yeah, that's an axe right there.
Eyeball, funnily enough.
That's the, I forget what model it is now. RGA 42EX.
I don't even know what mine's is, but
I don't know what it's called. I just know the sound it makes.
I don't know if you can see that.
I
Yeah,
bet
I
it is. I
Yep,
can just tell.
Mine's is the Geo, which is the cheap, but
Okay, yeah.
Is it a
Seven.
7? Oh,
yeah, 7-string.
Oh,
but with
Geo,
a
is that the
strap.
one that's like the Steve Vai signature?
No, they're just cheap.
No, because I know, has it got the carry handle in the top of the body?
No.
Okay.
No,
'Cause
it's-
I know Steve Vai has got a series out in them and they start quite cheap as well.
Yeah. Originally, I was wanting to get a Jackson. I was
Yeah,
wanting to get a Jackson 7-string, and it was gorgeous, but they were completely out of stock and they weren't going to be back in till, well, when I got that was back in April,
Mm.
and they weren't going to be back in until September. So I thought, nope, not waiting that long. So I saw that and it was quite cheap. So I thought,
Yeah.
bugger it.
I used to have a Washburn many years ago.
Washburn were always really nice guitars. Yeah. That's where Dime started. He started in Washburns.
Yeah.
Dimebag. Aye.
The one I still want to get my hands on is an original 80s BC Rich Warlock.
Oh, yeah.
oh, jeez.
Proper 80s model though.
They weigh a ton. They
bet.
literally weigh a ton. They're like made out of fireplaces.
At least you get good resonance.
Yeah, right.
And they're fireproof.
Yeah. Gee, when you do your tracks, do you use a drum machine, or is it like are you physically doing it? Is it like keyboard?
I physically do it first. I use Stephen Slate drums, which is like, it's recorded. They're real drums recorded, and then they're like triggered. So you can use it on an electric kit. You can use it on a real kit if it's got the trigger pads on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it sounds like a real kit. So I use that for like the actual kind of, if it's got a break beat, any kind of break beat kind of sound, I'll use the Stephen Slate, and I can't remember the other one. It's Reason 12, which is like a synth library, but it also has like, like the vintage 707 and 808 drums.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll do is I'll sit and each drum corresponds to a certain key
Yep.
on the keyboard. So I'll sit and physically play it first. And what you find is with the electronic music, it's better if it's actually like the beat's tight.
Yeah.
For me, it's weird the way it works. Like if you're playing something like metal or punk, you want it kind of loose. So you want each beat not to fall on the exact time. So you can leave it as you play it. But with the electronic, you want it I had to tighten them all up so that every beat lined up on the grid, exactly on the line. So you kind of play it first, as tight as you can, and then you just go in after you've recorded it and tighten it up again.
Yep. Yeah, Martin, that would set you back quite a few grand, I'd imagine.
Original release Les Paul.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus! Aye,
Yeah, quite a
you're
few
talking
grand.
At least a few grand,
Yeah, quite a few.
at the very least.
That would definitely have to be a rich widow to buy you one of them, mate.
So long as it's an original one, the modern Gibsons aren't worth wiping your arse with.
Yep.
They're shite. Gibson's just turned into a corporate company and don't care about quality control anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, what amp is it you use for your guitars?
I don't own an amp. I
No?
use nope.
Directly into like a Sapphire box.
Everything's done through I've got the M Audio
Oh, M Audio, yep.
1964 interface. So I go through the interface. It's DI'd into the interface, and then I go through either STL amp hub.
Yep.
So you've got like all your Bogren amps and Mesas and Soldanos and all that kind of thing. Or I'll use I don't know if you've heard of it, the Bogren, Jens Bogren,
Yes.
the producer. He came up with it's literally the interface on the screen. It's one knob.
Okay.
And it's a gain. That's what it's called as well. The one knob.
Picture of
The
Nick there.
Bogren one knob. It's like a wee screen about that size on the screen, and it's just one knob.
In comparison to
And
other
it's actually
amps.
got
In other
got
words-
the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it's got a little scratch.
No.
It's got a bit scratched out that's like, here's the sweet spot. You know, as if like a real player would do. They'd scratch so that they could remember where their sweet spot was for their gain.
Oh man.
So, in
Yeah,
other
so I
words,
sometimes use that as well.
in other words, it's an interface that was actually designed for Boris Johnson.
Aye.
One knob.
It's an interface for idiots, so it's perfect for me. They've got a bass one as well, and well, you can imagine what it's called. It's one knob, bass.
Bass.
Oh no, I tell a lie. It's STD, one knob, which is even worse. That's even worse. When you think about it, that is worse when you're talking about knobs. STD. And you can Google this shit. I guarantee you, if you Google this STD one knob,
Oh, don't
I
get
have
us,
to see it. I have to see this. Hold on a second.
don't get us googling stuff. It always ends up
I
going
know.
to,
Don't even say it.
I'm terrified to Google this, by the way, but we're gonna-
Alexa, Google one blue waffle.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay. At least it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just gain. That's
Yeah.
it.
You see what I mean, though? It's
Yeah.
STD.
It looks like an actual amp, though. That's cool. Like the
Yeah.
module.
It's
That's-
clever the way they've done it. It's like just one wee section of the amp, and it's just that one knob.
I'm surprised they don't have one that goes up to 11.
There are actually a couple of amps that do go to 11.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, and
I
there's
remember what company it is. It might have been Soldano or something like that, or the Bugera.
I think it was
11.
Bulgara.
Bugera, yeah.
STD stands for stereo tapped delay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
okay.
yeah, so it does.
Yeah. Bass knob.
Yep,
Big bass knob.
with an
STD. classic.
STD.
Yeah.
The reason I was asking, 'cause I mean, I've only got a little practice amp here, but
Mhm.
for the money, it's fucking brilliant.
Your neighbors thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, I've got the
It's
Fender
ridiculous.
Mustang LT25.
Oh, nice.
I've only got neighbours one side though, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point it
Put it up.
It's
towards that
ridiculous
way.
the size amps I've got these days. Like that, the guitarist in my old band, he would come in one of the guitarists would come in with the traditional guitar head, you know, about this wide and
Yep.
weighed about 2 Arnold Schwarzeneggers. And the other guitarist would come in with like a wee lunchbox.
Yep.
You know, and this thing was on par, volume wise, with the fucking big massive thing.
But I'll still say for live setups, you cannot beat a quad Marshall cabinet amp with
Yeah.
a valve head.
Yep. A lot of producers would agree with you. The old amps are better.
Yeah.
It's because like the older they are, the speakers matter a lot as well, because obviously that's where the proper tone comes from, is the
Yeah, well,
actual cones.
Back in the day when amps were decent,
Yeah.
most of the speakers for the amps were made by Celestion.
Yeah. A lot of what they're still like the kind of industry standard.
Are they?
You know, but you've aye.
Yeah, Celestion are in
Yes,
lots of
I didn't even know
Celestine
Celestion was still
greenbacks.
around.
Yep, Celestine greenbacks are still an industry standard.
Jesus.
But you now get like creambacks, which is kind of more early 70s
Mhm.
Celestine sound. Then you've got, what else? You've got a 10-inch version as well. Still greenback and creamback. But yeah, there's a lot more companies getting in on it now, obviously. I think Jim Root's got his own. Jim Root of Slipknot's got his own one.
If my garage was soundproofed, mate.
I'd love to. I've always said.
Why
I'd
does
love
it need to
have
be
my own
soundproof?
studio.
Fuck it.
No, then
His neighbors.
Music's meant to be heard.
if you've got a quad Marshall cabinet with a proper valve head on it,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
neighbours in the next street would be able to hear you.
Yeah,
Good, that's what
4 by
music's
12.
for, isn't it?
We have a drummer that lives like opposite us over here, and I hear him playing all the time.
It's one of those. So long as you're good, I don't think people bother. You know, it's like, oh, he's playing again. You know, but then if you're shit, you're like, oh, he's playing again.
I can just picture Mike trying to play Stairway to Heaven or something. Ding,
Oh.
brr, bing, bing, brr,
I would not even attempt to play that piece of shit.
Oh man,
I've got to be fair, my favourite tuning for the guitar as well is drop D down half a turn.
is that not the old? Is that not Van Halen's?
Drop F.
Drop D down half a turn is Zach Wild's tone.
Mike, can you do arpeggios yet?
I've got mine in drop A.
Can you talk in English, please? No.
Oh.
Oh, sweet picking. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that. That's when you launch your guitar.
Mike
I
knows
know
power
guitarists
chords.
that have been playing for like decades that still can't do it.
Mhm.
Mike plays Iron Man. Do 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 do. That's all it is.
I'd rather learn to play what's it called?
First song you learned to play was Happy Birthday.
It was
Twinkle
done
Twinkle Little
by-
Star.
No, it was done by Megadeth.
Peace Cells. No. Holy Wars.
No,
Hangar 18.
that's a bit too difficult.
Then it's
Smoke on the
definitely
Water
not
says
Tornado
Tyler the
Souls then,
Vapor.
or Polaris.
I was only listening to the song this afternoon as well.
What album is
his
it
brain's going.
What album? Well, is it from Rust in Peace?
I can't even remember that now. I've just had a complete and utter brain fart.
So speaking of Ozzy, he's back home now
Yeah.
because he didn't want to die in the States.
Well, he's still got a lot of years left in him, I'd say.
Yeah,
But
fueled by
he's-
bats.
He's actually getting quite scared living where he was living because gun crime's on the increase, so he says.
He ain't gone back to Brum though, surely.
No, Buckingham.
Yeah.
Buckinghamshire.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sharon, the fucking dogs are shit on the floor again.
I still watch them like
They're
Jack Osborne's got his
quality.
own. Jack Osborne's got a show called The Osbournes, I Want to Believe, and it's just like them watching clips, like YouTube clips of the paranormal,
Yeah.
Jeez.
and they've got to rate the clip on Jack Osborne's Woogie Boogie scale.
The Woogie Boogie.
But it's funny as hell. It's just the three of them sitting in the couch, and the dogs, obviously, just sitting watching clips. And Ozzy's, if it's a UFO one, Ozzy automatically goes to, it's ball lightning. Every time it's a UFO, before the clip's even shown, it's ball lightning.
I'm having to fucking Google this track. It's doing my head in now.
You ate my chicken. Are you for real?
Dyer thing says the Queen was dying. Ozzy needed more distance from Keith Richards to avoid the final showdown.
Now there's a meme for you.
Keith Richards is definitely immortal.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of like umbilical cords that man eats on a daily basis, but I think he's getting.
Fucking
He's on
Symphony of
placenta
Destruction.
sandwiches.
Wow.
Symphony of Destruction was the track.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You take him on a man. Yeah.
Just fucking love that riff.
Do you know that one of the best riffs I think they ever came up with was well, other than the obvious ones, Holy Wars and Hangar 18.
Yeah.
Train of Confusion. What a riff, man. Just that opening chug is just gorgeous.
Yep.
The rest of the song's kind of but just that one wee riff is just amazing.
Yep. And then when you get to the solos, that's when you throw the axe and give up.
Yeah. With Betty White gone, there can be only one.
No. I literally saw a meme that said Betty White score 99, Queen Elizabeth score
I saw
96.
I
America
saw that.
wins. It's like, oh.
America.
Yeah, but Betty White died first still, though.
Yep, that's very true.
Come on, I bet they're best friends up in heaven. Best
Yeah.
buddies. Yeah. So we're actually getting towards the end of the show here. Let's say we take a look at some memes.
Okay.
Let's see what we got this week. I don't know.
You need to show us as well.
I'm working on it.
Fucking hell.
It's the screen. There we go.
Oh, is that not your favourite cheese?
Oh
again?
no. Oh, there
No, I
was
can't play it.
there was an update. So, it was supposed to be memes. There we go. Hey, okay. So, first one's mine. Oh, look, Andy's got a new doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a reason we didn't follow Andy to college. Let's put it that way.
Spring break.
Let's
Just-
hope Andy doesn't take the doll to Expo. That's all I'm saying.
Dust them off, ladies. It's riding season. Of course, that was Jane. All I'm saying is that the difference between humans and animals is that animals would never allow the dumbest of the herd to lead them. Ooh.
Oh, that's a bit too close to the truth.
Right. I'm home. What a terrible day. I took your lady shaver to work instead of my taser. Ooh. Oh
Your
no!
legs
look,
in the background.
I just noticed the feet. Ooh, right in the chotch. The vet said it'll stop him scratching himself, so I got one for Brian too. I mean, it's a great place to put your popcorn, I guess, but don't
If you
think
like
that
cheese popcorn.
Oh, maybe after, yeah. Fucko and
cheesy Watsons.
Schmucko, the twin cuntlings. Oh my god. I love these. We need more books. Come on. The text said to go duck myself. That's amazing. The noisy whistle cunts who wake us up at the ass crack of dawn.
Shut the fuck up.
Whistle good.
Whistle cunts. Oh my god, those are so good. Oh, Mike. God damn it, Mike.
What?
What?
There.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, she's shooting like the worst firearm ever, but hey, whatever.
The British made L85.
And of course, you guys would know what it is.
Of course.
And look where the fucking the magazine at the back, like it's fucking just.
In actual
Yeah.
facts,
That's a
I think that's the L85A1.
Yeah.
That's a bullpup. And yeah, it's like everyone hated that rifle. Like all the British service members hated that.
The actual weapon that the British service hated was the original SA-80.
I mean,
But the second generation of that weapon was a lot better when Heckler and Koch took over making it.
Which one was the bolt or something? No, where did the shells eject? I can't remember now. One of them, the shells ejected on
Down.
the side that you looked at or some shit.
I
Are those
think
guys?
I thought
Those
that one was
guys
a.
members of the royal family. Because look at the ears.
Oh god! Oh no, dire thing. There could be only one. All right, that's the memes for this week. Let's go back to the live screen here. Yep. I know we've asked G this before in the past, but I think it deserves to be asked again. We need a refresher. Here it comes. We got the bumper as you saw in the intro, so here we go. Maybe not.
Is it the original bumper?
It is.
Oh.
How come it doesn't show it?
Oh my
Well,
god!
whatever
there
it
we
is, it's
go.
going to be mature by the time you find it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. There it is. It was playing.
What's your favorite cheese? What's your favorite cheese? E-I-I-D-O. What's your favorite cheese?
Thank you, Dire Thing.
Hey,
My
okay.
back buddy.
It was playing it, but I hid it. I hid the source when it was playing during the intro. So
One
yay.
fucking job.
You can't blame Jay this time, Nick. Yeah, I know. I'm a one-man show over here, much like G. Unfortunately, because Jay is completely useless. He was going to come on without a camera. First of all, it's only because Laura he has a camera.
Shut up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
You're
G,
wrong.
G, what is
Yes.
your favorite cheese, sir?
My favorite cheese is Manchego.
What?
Ooh,
Manchego. It's Spanish
I have to look this up.
sheep's cheese. Sheep milk cheese. It is just
Sounded like cheddar from Manchester.
Mank cheddar.
Okay, it
that'd be cheese.
Jeez.
It looks like a very hard cheese.
Like Manchego.
Yeah.
The edges are quite hard, but that's the
Okay.
best. That's the best bit. See when you toast it, some of it melts, and then you get that kind of chewy bit
in the middle.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It looks good. It looks delicious, honestly. I just Googled it really quick.
Quite strong, quite mature, but creamy at the same time. It's just gorgeous.
It looks delicious. Man,
So
every
frosty
time
cheese.
every time we do a show, I want cheese afterwards, and I hate you because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, really?
No way.
Yeah, I mean, I eat
Since when?
cheese. I eat
So
cheese,
you don't
but it
know
just
of the cheesy
hurts my
delights.
stomach. Oh no, I know. Dude, I eat cheese all the time, but it kills my stomach.
I'm all right with cheese. I'm lactose
suffer from it.
intolerant for like milk, cream, ice
Yeah.
cream, yogurt.
Yeah.
Cheese and butter are the only two things that I could probably have. But I can't, like, it's got to be like not
It's
very
got to be a
creamy
good.
cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's certain type
Can't-
of cheese really get me.
Can't be Philadelphia.
So
Yeah.
you're lactose
Oh,
intolerant.
why
Nick,
would you want
and
it?
Your
Why
favorite
would you
dish
choose that
is
anyway?
mac and cheese.
My
Oh.
favorite food is not mac and cheese. It's pizza.
Yeah, it is. We know it is. Yeah, mac and cheese flavored pizza.
They have that. I've told you that, and it's amazing. You can put bacon on top and everything. Oh, banging.
Just the mac and cheese on its own.
That
Doesn't
too.
need anything else. Doesn't need anything else. Like
Oh, it does.
bacon or-
It does.
Bacon
He's
helps.
Mac
putting
and
in the
cheese.
bin.
Mac and cheese needs a little bit of chipotle put in it.
What?
I just put a wee bit of mustard in it.
A bit of what, Mike? A chipotle.
Yeah, chipotle.
Chipotle. Chipotle.
That's what I used to call it as well.
A nice little kick.
Chipotle.
Mike likes everything as hot as the devil's butthole. I don't know.
Food has to have a decent kick.
No, it doesn't have to have a kick. It has to have spice and flavor.
Well, where do you think the fucking kick comes from? The spice?
Well, yeah.
Mustard, white pepper,
White pepper.
possibly a
Oh,
bit of paprika, and you're sorted.
white pepper's lovely.
God,
Especially
what?
on pie and mash.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hate your pie and mash.
What? You don't like pie and mash?
No.
No. Shut up. The
Well,
mother
I do not-
comes
I
over and
do-
starts stirring it all up. All right,
I do
Vicky
not like
Pollard.
food that looks like regurgitated fucking bogies.
What? The liquor.
Ah,
Yep.
You can have it with gravy.
No, you're all right.
The liquor's good with chili vinegar and white pepper.
Yeah, you can keep it.
Oh, mate.
Just dump a
Dang it.
bunch of hot sauce on it, Mike. It'll make it good.
It doesn't get rid of the fucking look.
Well,
Come
close
on,
your
man.
eyes when you're eating it. Just
No.
tuck in.
yeah, all comes out the same anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't go in the same though.
Well,
Might come up a little bit different too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learned that the hard way.
Yucky nut fluorescent green.
Well,
you can have it with gravy. You ain't got to have liquor.
No,
okay,
you're
what's
right.
liquor? Wait, well, I gotta Google this too. What is this? Pie and
Right.
mash?
Pickling.
So
Pickling.
liquor, right? So back in the day when they used to make jelly
Jelly
deals
deals.
on the
Ugh.
Thames, from the Thames, they used the water they used to boil. They used to take out the jelly deals and whatnot, and then the liquid that was left over, they'd put parsley into it, and then that's what they'd put over.
Oh, it's green.
nice.
It looks like swamp
It's not-
slime.
Nowadays, it's not even like it's not like that.
Do you
it's
eat
not.
jelly deals?
Do I fuck?
Yeah, I've had jelly deals. They're actually quite nice.
Nah,
Oh
bun that.
no.
See, of
Imagine
all
them to be
things,
bony.
yeah, it does
That's
kind of look
raw.
like bogies a bit.
Exactly. Regurgitated snot.
Nah,
I'm telling you, it looks
nowadays they
like
don't make it like that.
it looks like stuff you skim off the top of your pool.
Scum? Pond
Yeah, it
scum?
does. It looks like scum. Okay, I'll be the first to say it. It
Pond
looks like
scum.
scum.
Fucking hell, Nick. How often do you clean your pool?
I don't have a pool, so there you go. or a stagnant river. How about that? It looks like a
Oh.
stagnant river.
Oh, bog.
Yeah. Ugh. I'd probably still eat it. It probably smells good, so I'd probably still eat it.
I don't really smell of anything, but when you put, like I said, the chili vinegar and the white pepper on there, mix it in the mash with
Makes
a bit
it
of potato.
tolerable.
Lovely. It's,
Okay.
Oh, mate, you got to try it.
I still haven't had Bubble and Squeak.
You can keep that as well.
Now you're
Oh,
right.
what? Are you? Mike's not even British.
Nah, he wants to be American. Come on over, Mike. We'll take you.
We will exchange
He
you.
likes metal.
Nick for Mike.
Eh? I'll take over Mike's room after I fumigate it.
It would need more than fumigation, believe me.
All right. Well, let's pimp G's Spotify one time real quick. Make sure you guys
Yeah.
go over there, give him some support. He gets
Yeah.
he gets money for every time you listen, so listen
Yeah,
to
like,
it
1
thousands of
pence
times.
per listen.
Yeah.
1 pence per listen. So just put it on repeat in the background for him at least.
Living the dream.
I have to admit, I have actually saved G's album as one of my favourites.
No,
Oh,
there you
nice.
go.
Nice. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to have a listen to the entire thing because I've listened to
I
like the
will-
first 2 or 3 tracks.
I will listen to it, but metal's
keep-
not my cup of tea.
It's not
not
metal.
metal,
It's
Metal.
not metal. That's the
Not metal at
thing.
all.
It's
Oh,
it was originally going to be metal, and then I just decided, no, fuck it, I'm going to do EDM.
so it is EDM then. Like, it's okay.
It's like yeah, it's I don't know what genre.
It's got a
like
bit of-
kind
a
of like
bit
the
of-
Prodigy and all that.
Ambient, a bit of drum and bass, a
You can
bit
hear
of
some like
electro.
Nine
Oh,
Inch
that's me then. I'm
Nails-y,
gonna listen to it.
Prodigy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
like,
listen.
like
I'll
I was
listen
saying
to
to
it.
G, it's a little bit of a spaced out, trippy
yeah,
type of techno-y type of thing.
Cool. I'm down with that. I'll listen to that.
There you
I
go.
keep telling everyone it's not as shit as you think it's going to be.
Come on, G, give yourself a little credit, man. You're a musician. You have
No,
been.
honestly, because like, see, when I started putting the covers out, I'd be sitting looking at the view counter, and it'd be like 2 people have looked at it, and I'd be like, I put all that time and I spent 2 weeks on this fucking track. 2 people.
What do you think about my vlog channel, man? My vlog channel, I got like 30 views, and it's only me showing other people.
Still 28 more than I got.
Oh, come on now. All right, fine. I'm gonna go to your YouTube channel and then I'll pimp that as well. Big G.
It's basically it's on all music platforms now.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
mean,
iTunes.
You've been
Um,
busy. You've been a busy boy.
Oh no, I just done the music like DistroKid. If you use DistroKid, this is where I'm gonna do a bit of pimping myself.
Go for it.
DistroKid, if you're doing your own music, go through DistroKid because like it's only I think about £10 per year, but they do all of the marketing for you. They send it to all the music platforms for you. So you just do the music, you submit it to DistroKid, and then within 2 weeks, it's on YouTube Music, Spotify,
Is that like also how you?
everything.
That's also how you get the copyright stuff, isn't it?
It automatically copyrights
Yeah.
it as well.
Yeah.
See, these days is the copyright. All the copyright laws changed. It's had to change with the times because it's digital now. Everything's digital. So it's. I mean, if you were to do a live performance, say on a live stream of a piece of music that nobody's ever heard before, see, so long as you're the very first person to play that online, that's it. It's time stamped. So that's it copyrighted right there and then.
Yeah.
It's that does stand in a court of law. So, but yeah, DistroKid does all the copyright for you anyway. So it's quite
Right
good.
on.
It's worth the £10 a year.
Yeah. So if you're a
What?
musician, there you go.
Here's
Me?
Puddle Jumper.
Hey, escaping the nightmare's fire. Yeah. So we're gonna call it there. Make sure you go support G on his channel and on his Spotify and anything else. You know, go check out his Facebook page, all of that good stuff, because he's got all the various socials as well.
And I'm going to be starting my channel again soon. The
Ooh,
Wire Talk with Big G channel. It's coming back soon.
let's
Nice.
go!
Yeah.
Wow,
That's why
I
I've
am.
got the cam. That's why I've got the camera set up again because I'm itching to get back to it.
And potentially a computer upgrade soon too. Ooh. But hey, that's gonna do it for the show. Mike, anything to say?
No, thanks everyone in chat, and thanks to all the spanners. And G, nice to see you back again, dude.
Thanks very much, guys.
All right,
Cheers, Mike.
and cheers for coming on.
Been a pleasure. Thanks very much for having me.
Jay,
Anytime.
anything?
Thanks, guys.
And
Wow.
we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks to everybody in chat. Obviously, you know, show's nothing without you guys being here watching our ugly mugs. Thanks to G coming on, being a guest again. Yeah, thanks to the spanners. You're all amazing. Yeah, and thank you very much to my co-hosts for being knobheads as usual.
Wouldn't be anything else, Joe.
Cry Baby
Yeah.
J, classic.
Shut
So yeah, big thanks to our sponsors, CC Coils. Make sure you use the code J needs a slap for 25% off anything on his socials. Get at him on Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. We also have Shy Tots right up here, 20% off. What's your favorite cheese? Use that code for 20% off your order on everything except for the Misfits line, because that obviously goes to charity. excellent juice. I will be going through more of these. I have the dripper now.
Award-winning.
Award-winning Pop That Cherry. That one's going to be next for me because I've been dying to try it. I haven't tried it.
I think I'm going to have to get some.
I tried a puff at the expo, so I'm going to have to give it a proper go on my own setup here. But yes, that is awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. Next week we are back once again on a Sunday, and thank you, Big G, for being here. Anything
Thank
to say,
you.
G?
Piss flaps.
Piss flaps. All right. But yeah, I think we've said it all. You've been dying to say that for the past 2 years, haven't you? All right, everybody. We will see you next week. Bye-bye. Ending scene. Piss flaps.